right? Okay, so page number 243. So what is basically design checker? Design checker is a common functionality available to all disciplines to plug in their check process and report any inconsistencies which are non-compliant with your check philosophy or check process. This this is kind of a plug and play.
Harry?
Yes, please.
Hello?
Yeah, tell me.
Yeah, 我冇聽到，聽唔到。
Sorry, uh, did you say anything? Hello. Uh, Anybody able to hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought there was some question, so I stopped. Okay, if somebody has any question, they can
哇，我聽唔到。
drop in chat, or if not, please mute yourself. Okay, so I was talking about design checker. So design checker is a tool where you can plug in your check philosophy with the help of PML functions. So those who do not know about PML is a customization language for Aviva E3D or Aviva debug on products. Basically means wherever the database is debug on is nothing but the database behind E3D. So whatever the debug based products Aviva offers, the PML is the customization language. It is just like any other language, like object oriented language, C#. Okay, I have admitted. I think there's nobody in lobby, so if somebody's trying, they can try again to enter. Okay. So this is the validation philosophy. There are a couple of checks available. Not only design checker, means you can have a couple of checks like pipe fabrication check. I told you there's a pipe fabrication application. It's a separate course anyway, but you can have design check, which is a set of PML function you can develop for your company, and then check the model consistency. And you can also, and we have discussed data consistency, which is checking the connectivity in the piping. You can have integrator check. Integrator check is with PNID. Class check you already know, and then accordingly you modify it. If the modification not required, you can exit this using production and issue production information. Okay. What is design checker? Design checker utility allows design consistency checks. What can be design consistency check? Like minimum straight tube after control valve assembly, or what should be the means bolt tightening clearance around, or what should be the minimum distance after a flange and a branch. So all these checks are practical requirements for the fabrication. So this can be checked within the model before issuing the isometrics or before freezing the layout, right? So this can be written as macros, right? Macros or PML function. Macros are nothing but code actually to be added quickly. And okay, so some models, some simple design checks are supplied by Aviva. So simple design checks are supplied by Aviva. Rest of them you need to develop for your company. This will be expanded over time. Okay. The design checker utility provide a standard customizable user interface. So note this term, standard and a customizable interface for model consistency check. Standard reporting to screen and file of the results of model Consistency, the ability to add new checking functions. So of course it's a customizable, so you can have tailor-made functions for your company or project. Navigation to the elements that have filled and checked directly from the form. Okay. Additional checks required by the user can be added to the standard consistency check provided by Aviva. A check is a macro. It's check, as I told, it's a macro or a function which tests selected elements in the database. So you have to means give some rules like what will be the scope of checking and what will be the parameters of checking, right? And it reports back the check result whether the element have passed or failed. So the result will be in the form of pass or fail. The check has been passed or fail on the current scope of elements. Okay. So this is the menu. This is the highlight color. I will do that practical demonstration. Passed, failed, clear selection, check functions. Okay, so what kind of check functions are available? So these check functions can be categorized under disciplines and groups. For example, in piping discipline, there are checks for uh, piping. There are checks for walls. There are checks for instrument. There are checks for minimum pipe run. These are groups, okay? And there can be check for structural. Which will check physical joints between structural beams and columns. It can check bracing configurations. So disciplines and groups can be made for checks and function. So, okay, so it will select the most relevant element like steelwork, piping, HVAC, wherever it is applicable. Each discipline may have one or more group associated with it. Selecting the required okay checker results. So this kind of result will be produced when the check is finished. The item name, the test performed, and the result passed or failed, and any reason if it is there, it will be available. So 150B6. So vent and drain points can be shown here. Isometric we have discussed. Okay, so let's see the demonstration. Do we have this line? Okay, in home, you have this checker button. Okay, so first of all, it has a couple of menus: control, reload checks, load checks. So it is save and load the checks. Add, you can add the graphical pick item collection from collection. You can pick current element members, current element. So let me add this current element. So whatever check is being performed, it will highlight in cyan color. And similarly, remove menu, just like add and highlight elements. You can choose the color of those under check. Highlight past elements. Highlight failed elements. Right, colors for past and fails. So this is for past color green. Color for failed element is red.